The only one on YouTube that is the life support all in one, and I finally got one. Water bubble. Game changer. Look at that. For the most part, entire video at night. Excellent filtration.
Hoʻomalu. Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Now, before we jump into this video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is the perfect opportunity to hit that subscribe button. Next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that bell. It's just a notification bell. It's going to notify you when I upload a new video. And I appreciate all the love and support. Now, I'm super excited for this video because this is a product that I wanted to share and show you guys, and I finally got one. Thanks, Sicce. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am an ambassador for Sicce, so I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. They're pretty much the leaders of moving water from here to there. Now, behind me is my above ground pond, which is powered by Sicce. That is actually the heart of this pond. Now, with all that being said, I'm probably the only one on YouTube that has an entire koi and goldfish pond powered by Sicce. And why not add one more element of power by Sicce to this pond? Sicce is known for their return pumps, their SDC series pumps, their extreme wave makers, their internal canister filters, their external canister filters, but they have an entire pond series as well. And we are about to shed a little light on one of those products for their pond series. Check this out. The Filtra Pond by Sicce. It is a complete pond filter. It's an all-in-one. Let's just go over some of the specs. So right off the bat, energy saving, that's super important. It comes with a UVC light, which is going to take care of all the green water, algae that's formulating in your pond. It's going to help with that. It comes with a ball joint to adjust fountain direction. Of course, the best pump ever. Energy efficient motor pump inside there. When you get a Sicce pump, it's like, I don't know, driving a Ferrari. It's the Ferrari of the aquarium hobby. You got a filter intake on upper surface to reduce clogging, which is super cool. And then, of course, small channels to drain water when removing from the pond so it's not so heavy. And it comes ready to go, DIY ready. 4 types of filtration that it has. Recycled plastic casing, which is super cool. So this entire filtration is made from recycled plastic. Now, on the side of the box, this is what I absolutely love about what Sicce did here. There's 3 different versions of this filtration system. You got the 1500, the 2500, and the 4000. We have the 2500. Now, it shows you on this chart, look, shaded pond without fish, up to 6,000 liters or 1,600 US gallons. Right below it here, it says not shaded pond with fish, up to 3,000 liters and only 800 US gallons. So it gives you a chart of accuracy when you add fish and the amount of filtration that this thing can pump out. And what's really cool, cable length on this bad boy, whammo, look at that, 20 feet. I absolutely love that. So if you have an outlet that's far away, at least you got 20 feet of cord. That's super important to me, and I think a lot of users of this product. Once again, Sicce always thinking about the environment, but not only that though, thinking of the consumer. And look at this product, man. This thing looks all right. Nice. Let's get to it. Right off the bat, when you open the box, you have your filter pond instruction manual, which I have never had any problems with Sicce and their instruction manuals. Very simple to use. Oh, this is super important right here. You see this slip? Every Sicce product has one of these, okay? Make sure that you register this product online as well. Right out the box, you get a 3-year warranty. Go online, fill out the registration for your product, and you get an additional 2 more years. So that is 5-year warranty on this product. Very, very rare that you get a 5-year warranty. That's how good Sicce is. Their products, their durability, their pumps. Everything about Sicce is on point. That's why I am always a big supporter of Sicce in our hobby. All right, next up we have, looks like a bag full of the, it looks like the spouts for the fountain, the ball joint too as well. We'll set that on the side. Here is our 20-foot cable. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, you know what I like a lot, and it's the little things, is this right here. You see this? This handle, this is a game changer. I know it seems so simple, but to have a handle that you can pull this out of a pond is like next level, and it's so simple. This is what I'm talking about, Sicce. The fine details. A handle so you can hold this and pull it in and out of your pond. Most all-in-ones, matter of fact, all of the all-in-ones that I've ever dealt with never had a handle. So this right here, I'm happy, and I'm so simple. That's how happy I am with this little handle. So let's take it out of the box, open this up, and take a look inside. All right, so right off the bat, love the construction of this thing. Like I said, look at the handle. Very easy to lift up out of the pond, and you know, this is going to be a little heavy once it's inside the pond full of water too, but I love the design. I love the color. After a while, this is going to get covered with some algae, so it will blend in with your pond. Now, it comes with 4 latches. We're going to go ahead and just take these off. Pretty simple on each side. Ooh, look it. And it has the handle. You lift it up. You open it up. Whammo. Look at that, huh? Ah, look it. So it's got a foam. Oh, okay. It's got a foam right on top. Okay, this is the main foam. And then it's surrounded around the whole thing with foam. It comes with, oh, look it. I love this. This is like a pumice stone. Comes with 2 bags for beneficial bacteria to colonize on. So you got some media that it comes with. That's super cool. Put that on the side. And this is what I love too. It's wrapped around with more foam. So all the little nooks and crannies, if water gets in, especially down at the bottom, at the cracks and whatnot, it's going to go through a filter pad. So we can take this off. Very simple. Squeeze it out with some pond water when it's time to do some maintenance. Comes with the foam, the pads. Here's our UV sterilizer. That's our bulb. I want to see how easy it is. We're going to take out the pump is right here. We unscrew this. That's going to be for our ball joint for the water fountain. This is where the water is going to come out. So, oh, this piece comes off right here. Sicce pump. All right, so with one screw, we're going to unscrew this little area here. There we go. I'm doing this with one hand, so you can see this piece will just slide off. Your pump will just come right out like that. You just turn this off, and this will come off. Look at that. Sicce products, they're all the same. So easy. And then there you go. Your impeller's right there. You can pull it out. Let me see if I can pull it out with one hand. I sure can, because your boy's got old man strength here. There we go. Impeller, you can clean it out. Super easy to clean. Super easy to take apart. And that's what it's all about with Sicce. If you have to replace your UV sterilizer, you can see right here, it just comes out super easy to replace that. But everything has a place to where it goes, and it just easily snaps into place. Super easy to put together and take apart. Okay, once we got everything back in place, we go ahead and place this, make sure it's down there. All right, just gonna hand tighten it. That's good to go. And stick our foam back in. Really simple to put the foam in. Just goes right around the track or the outside of it. We got to move this up and around and over the foam so it can go down in the track there. And once we get it in there, just put our wire back. You can see there's a little space there for our wire. And then, of course, if you have seeded media already, you can use the seeded media, and you have these little designated areas to put your media in. But we're going to rinse this out with water before we actually put it in the pond, just so you know, okay? And my above ground pond is pretty much already established, so I'm not really worried or stressed out about the media. But this right here, you don't even have to use these if you don't want. You can put your own media packets in here, and pretty much you can probably put more too if you want. They leave you pretty good, or a lot of space to put your own media in, so that's always something good to have. So put that there, and then we put our last foam right over the top, as you can see. And this right here is a light. It's going to show you a blue light, so you know that your UV sterilizer is working. And super easy, we grab our top with the little handle on it, which you know I love, and woo, it's like a suitcase. Nice sealed, durable plastic it's made out of too. There we go. Oh, we're ready to party. Okay, so what I love about the filter pond is it comes with this ball joint. You just screw it here on the top, super simple. And I'm gonna show you the reason why they have this and what it's for. put the little extension on here. We'll screw that on, and then we have a bunch of different nozzles for the water fountain. So this sits on top just like this. So we have different water fountains. We'll go over each one, see which one you guys like. But let's just say that the bottom of your pond isn't level. Let's just say it's like, you know, tilted like this. So you can actually tilt it front, back, left, right to make your waterfall perfectly level, even though the bottom of your pond isn't. Really genius of you, Sicce. All right, and like I talked about, that trusty little handle, we pick it up. We're gonna bring it over to the above ground pond, where I'm actually gonna put it right there in the middle. We're gonna add, you know, some more filtration. You can never go wrong with more filtration on your pond. You can see my beautiful koi fish that I have in here with my Shishidama Japanese goldfish and Tama Saba Japanese goldfish, which I got from Koi Enterprise. If you guys want Shishidama or Tama Saba Japanese goldfish, my boy Anthony is going to Japan in October. He is bringing back Tama Saba, and you can pre-order Shishidama goldfish, which aren't even introduced to the United States yet. My boy Anthony has the connection in Japan to where he can bring over these beautiful Shishidama and Tama Saba Japanese goldfish. Now, if you want a little bit more in detail about the Japanese goldfish, I did a video. I'll put a card up above. See that card right there in the upper right hand corner? Click that card. All right, I did an entire video of the Shishidama and the Tama Saba goldfish. Go over to Koi Enterprise and you can pre-order them through the app if you want to. The app is absolutely free for Apple and Android. All right, okay, let's actually place this beautiful filter inside the above ground pond. Like I talked about that handle, you can't get enough of that handle. We're gonna go ahead and sit it down right here, kind of towards the middle of the pond. For the most part, the above ground pond is pretty level, but like I said, we can always adjust it. We can see the light for the UV light right there. This is what the filter looks like at night, so you can actually see the UV sterilizer light that's on, and that's kind of blurry and hard to see, but it is nighttime, and I wanted to show you what it looked like at night. Like I said, we're just adding another filter to this. This is the only UV sterilizer bulb that I have on this pond, because we do have this pond filter, and it is totally ran by Sicce. We have an SDC pump in the back. Let me show you. As we walk around the backside of the pond, I'm going to show you what it looks like back down in here. Look at our Sicce pump. That is the life support of this above ground pond. Pumps the water right through here, goes through a series of sponges. It goes through a series of crates filled with lava rock and pea pebble, which help filters the water. And of course, our bog filter is heavily planted with beautiful canna. As you can see, look how high the canna has grown. Orange canna, we got blooms right here, right here. It's going above the canopy that we have over the above ground pond. This right here is helping filter the water. And then what happens is all of that water comes out of the waterfall spillway down there and enters back into the pond. That's how the bog filter works. And now that we have the Sicce Filtra Pond filter as well, it's a bonus. So let's go ahead and plug it in. We're gonna throw a water fountain on top and we'll see what that looks like. Plug and play, that's what we call it. As soon as you plug it in, this bad boy is ready to go. The Sicce Filtra Pond. This is the first water fountain, okay? You get a total of 5. Look at that. We have 4 more to go through. This one here is called the Large Water Lily. I like it. Also, you can adjust the flow too. So if you want this to be higher or lower, you could adjust it right there at the bottom. I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't want it to get crazy wet. I already got soaking wet. So let's go ahead and switch out the next water fountain. Ooh, I kind of like this one. This one's called the Large Water Bell. As you can see, it kind of looks like a bell, but the reason why I like it, it's kind of calm. It's not so aggressive, making a lot of noise with the splashes. But that one looks really cool. It looks like a little water bubble, huh? Look at that. Look at that laminar flow. It's see-through. You can see right through it. Look at the fish. They're like, what is going on here? What are you doing to us? they're probably stressed out. All right, on to the next one. This one's a little bit more aggressive. This is called the Daisy Super Nozzle. I don't want it to shoot too high up in the air and lose water and the water falling out of an above ground pond. But like I said, you can adjust it down low. You just kind of twist the nozzle and it'll actually control the flow of how much water comes out of the water fountain nozzle. Let's go ahead and throw on another nozzle. This one here is called the Foam Jet. Kind of a standard little water fountain spout, but this is where I can show you what the ball joint does. So let's just say the ground is uneven, right, of your pond, and it's looking like that. You get this ball joint that's right here. You can adjust it and you can make it to where it is perfect, to where it is level, and that's what the foam jet looks like. So you can play with it too, meaning the ball joint, to make it however you like it. This is number 4. Let me show you the last nozzle that you can put on. This is the final and last one. This one's called the Iris. Kind of cool. It has like a little trifecta with the water coming out of the spout. But man, look at all the different types of fountain heads that you have with the Sicce filter pond. This is so cool. Let me show you what I'm going to use it as. I'm going to use it as an aerator. So right there, it's providing aeration. And you can actually also count this as I guess a water fountain spout too as well. So I would say you have 6. I got an aerator there, and now an aerator right here. Also a filter, also a UV sterilizer too as well. So like I said, these all-in-one pond filters are awesome. I mean, there's so many options. Sky's the limit with the filter pond. We'll do another video and see how easy it is to clean out too as well. So you definitely got to stay tuned for that video. All right, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm so happy I finally got my hands on one of these filter ponds by Sicce. Big shout out to Sicce. Thank you guys so much for sending me one of these. Man, I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys learned a little bit about the filter pond. For those of you that are doing DIY ponds in the backyard, this is an excellent filtration for you, an all-in-one UV sterilizer. It's got your mechanical filtration, it's got your biological filtration, everything that you need to start up your pond. All in one, baby. Thank you so much, Sicce, and thank you, Ohana, for all your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.